Scorpio, welcome to your new moon and Leo reading. I hope this finds you well, and it's hitting your 10th house. This new moon is hitting your 10th house of career, status, and life purpose, destiny. So who knows, you might have a new beginning with your career or your public reputation. That looks lovely. Let's see what the advice is saying. Yeah, shapeshifter. So you're going through some changes there. I don't know if you see it though. Look, it's a knight. Still in the dark of things, right? And you might be more clear on this when we get into that Pisces full moon at the end of the month on the 30th. So I'm getting intuitively out of that card. We'll talk more about that card toward the end. If you stay tuned to the end, we'll talk more about that. Yeah, I'm getting a very Piscean vibe the more I sit with it and with that full moon. I think something about the 30 at the end of this month is quite relevant for you, and I don't know if you see it quite yet. And this is a message I'm not getting for anybody else. Okay, this is unique to you. But let's see, with this new moon, what kind of opportunities do you have at this time? Where can you have pleasure? Where can you step into your courage? I'm getting two. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it might have to do with the past, past conflict. I'm not sure why that's showing up. Something from your past that you were conflicted about, or you felt like there might have been a lot of competition in the past for some of you. Again, if this has to do with your career, your 10th house, it could be family fighting, we'll say that. It might also have to do with competition in your career, a lot of competitive energy in your career. Some of you also conflicted about the past, conflicted about maybe feeling a little bit nostalgia. I wouldn't be surprised with all this retrograde and Venus retrograde in Leo. Wouldn't be surprised at all if you're dealing with nostalgia, but I don't even know why that's coming up as an opportunity. I'll drill down in a moment and find out. Let's see what might be challenging this. What might be challenging this? It's not very forthcoming, just going to tell you. Okay, I'm going to go on and let that rest for a moment. Let's look at, okay, I think the conflict here was something was being offered to you that you weren't a fan of, okay? It could be, it could be another Leo. It could be Leo season is relevant, but you might have passed up an opportunity because you didn't have the courage. Now you might have the courage, okay, but I don't know if you're feeling excited or thrilled about it because there's something that you're conflicted about that you have an opportunity here, but you're going to have to be courageous. Yeah, let me go into what is the challenge here. I'm honestly not connecting with it for some reason, and so hopefully this is for somebody. Hopefully this makes sense to you, okay? What is the challenge here for Scorpio? I'm going to say these cards have not been opening up for me very well. Yeah, they've been kind of closed off. The challenge is maybe with resources, what you're able to manifest at this time, and getting maybe even an understanding with other people, getting on the same page. Tell me more about this. All right, those wanted to jump. Okay, we actually got a lot on that now. Yeah, there might be some kind of emotional unavailability going on in a family dynamic on a home front, okay? There's a Scorpio card, deep, intense changes, okay? Maybe a separation and a partnership or somebody deciding to separate. I'm very sorry if that is you. Could be a soulmate, a Gemini. There you are, Scorpio. I do feel with the Two of Cups, there's an issue here with somebody just not being emotionally available and vulnerable. And the communications might seem very harmonious, yet there's not a lot of depth. I'm honestly seeing a separation and a breakup here is coming up as a blockage. Somebody might have been rejected. There might also be intimacy issues or emotional incompatibility issues, like maybe you can talk well with this person, but how do we get a meeting of the minds? How do we manifest something together? I don't know, because my cups are not being filled, basically. Like maybe you can talk well, but I do get that there's some kind of separation and disconnect going on, somebody making a decision about that. And that's coming up as a blockage. You being able to manifest because of these issues. Unexpected changes that might show up. I don't know why I've gotten some other ones. Yeah, I think Gemini was just all over the place with the, like talk, 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 and not you. I'm getting these cards just feel very closed off. Well, that's a nice little card there. You know, what might happen unexpectedly. Well, okay, I stand corrected. Somebody might suddenly become single. The good news is I think you're going to be okay, at least materially, okay? I do feel like somebody will be secure within themselves, but they will be with themselves. I mean, I'm just seeing it all over here, and I think because somebody's pulling back and missing an opportunity. Again, I'm going to go back to why this was fuzzy and not making sense. Some of you, like, maybe you want to come together with this person, but actually it's not in your best interest to come together. It maybe is in your best interest to pass this up and to push back and not, because if there's something within yourself feeling conflicted, I don't know if this person is triggering, that it could be someone from your past, or they're triggering something, a past issue, and you feel like, I don't feel at peace about this. I'm going to pass. I'm going to hold back on this offer. Maybe that's actually to your benefit, okay? But then suddenly you may find yourself single because you can't pull this together with this person. Like, the conversation might be peaceful, but emotionally, I don't really think this person is on level with you. It's like you two are on different pages emotionally, okay? And it's a blockage. So at the end of the day, maybe maybe you decide that you're gonna take care of you and work on healing issues within yourself. You might actually have a lot of prospects. If you are trying to date, just gonna say, if you know, I see you again resisting some people because you're deciding that you are after emotional harmony in your life. You're after self-sufficiency. This might also be an unexpected change with friends. Okay, you could be going out if you're single, going out, but again, you could have some admirers, and I just don't really see you opening up to it at this time. I don't know why. Maybe it's too soon, or you're just at a place in your life where you are figuring out what your emotional values are and recognizing that you're not going to open yourself up to things that are not bringing the emotional value. Okay, conversely, I am seeing that some of you, I'm seeing if you have the opportunity to reunite with somebody, I don't think you will, or there's going to be some pushback on reuniting. And with Hangman in reverse at the foundation there, I'm really seeing that, again, I'm getting some kind of solitude energy where if you have been talking to someone and considering maybe deepening that relationship, going from a friends or friends with benefits into more committed, I just don't see it happening here because someone might be wasting your time. I'm just saying, all right? And I'm sorry to say, like, you might even realize, like, it's an opportunity for you to pass this up because you start recognizing this person's going to be a time waster. I hate to say it. Could be a Pisces is relevant, a Virgo I'm also seeing might be relevant. But with the shapeshifter card, you know, this is about you knowing that you can go after what you desire, but you've got to let go of some attachments that maybe you've had, the things that you've identified with in the past, and maybe experiment with a new way of looking at reality or viewing others, because this might have to do with, I mean, who can you manifest with realistically based on what your dreams are, your values? Because in order to really shift out of whatever situation you're in right now relationally, you're going to have to maybe do like a perspective shift. And that's the key message for bringing a new destiny into being, okay? So, wow, you're getting a lot of intimacy issue advice from my intimacy issues deck. Avoid being avoidant, fearful. I seek and avoid closeness. I'm unpredictable. I can be emotionally volatile. Wow. Is that you? Because I did see something here. And this is somebody emotionally unavailable, or it could be intense. I don't know. There was a lot of contrast there of seeking and avoiding closeness. So maybe if that's you, work on that, or just be aware of possibly attracting that. Low standards. You can and should do better. Uh-oh. All right. I hope that helps someone out there. Be blessed.